Akata does it even sound like an insult? Imagine I'm learning something bad because of one ignorant idiot who is a hater. The way we are trying our best as Africans to connect with our brothers and sisters out there, the African Americans, and the way our brothers and sisters out there are trying their best to get back to their roots. And then an idiot, one ignorant idiot like this without sense comes out and is, my brother, you are black and black. How is somebody racist to you? Maybe another race can be racist to you, but not your fellow black person. Use your sense. If I give you Lokongoro, idiot.
Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So today's video, guys, another diaspora word. So now an African American guy made this video and talked about Nigerians, and even I too at some point I was like, bro, really? Why did you say that? Okay, so let me just go right ahead and play his video.
Nigerians are some of the most racist people, in my opinion, towards black Americans in this country. They call us all types of akatas and all other types of things.
Damn.
An akata is the N word, or with the hard R at the end of it.
But that's crazy.
What?
Go ahead.
It's true, though.
Finish your point,
no,
bro.
I finished the point. They call us akatas and all types of They don't appreciate us.
Think about this. Nigerians are racist towards people in Africa, too.
Yeah.
They literally think they're the best country.
First of all, it's not racism, it's xenophobia, because racism involves different races, right? Xenophobia, different ethnicities, nationalities. Does that make sense? Yeah. First, let me go right ahead and play some of the responses, because Nigerians definitely had something to say.
Nigerians are some of the most racist people, in my opinion, towards black Americans.
God. People not man how people don't share podcast. Where is to find you people? You know go and then. You know, don't you think, my brother? Hey, mommy, boss, sorry, hey, you ronu ni. You know it's to ronu. Because first things first, you called akata the N-word. Surprisingly, I'm wondering, so Nigerians are not the N-word. It's not okay, it's not us that they carry. We're not part of the people that they carry inside boats. Our one boat have you know, me not think if I try to give this back. Now, for those of do you know what's paining me? It's the fact that you guys have other Americans that are listening to your podcast that probably don't even know what those words mean, and are just going to take the term you give them and believe it, and they might never see the video that is going to educate them about the right thing. So if they travel to another African country by some chance and they hear someone call them akata, they feel insulted. Don't you know the repercussion of the things you are doing online? Your friend too, that one opened his mouth. He said Nigerians are racist. To which Africans are we racist to? Because we have African banter online. We insult and compete with each other. You think we are racist to one another? If I see my African brother, bro, in the United States, UK, no matter where it is, bro, there's this joy and pride about seeing somebody that comes from that continent. Y'all don't understand it because you know what? Y'all just can't. I don't know if it's paining you that you just can't flow with us, or what exactly is your problem. We are not racist to one another. Nigerians are never racist to Ghanaians or anybody. We have our hugest beef online with Ghanaians. We compare our music, food, everything, even the way we walk, God, we go compare them. But bro, it's with love and respect. It's just a sweet form of competition. That is it. Don't open podcast and be saying it's racism. Are you daft, bro? I don't tire. I don't know.
Nigerians are some of the most
Yo, bro, it's late, bro, and I'm tired of this. I'm really tired. I need y'all to stop talking about what y'all don't know. Y'all be talking out the sides of y'all faces. This is why I love the comments. It's not all bad. I read the comments, bro. Thank you for the people in the comments. Akata, it literally means somebody that is not Nigerian. Or is this a word for like African Americans or blacks? It's not a racial slur. I don't understand, like, bro, if my Nigerians that see this video, y'all can comment below. It's not a slur. It's somebody that's not Nigerian or somebody that is just African American. It's another word for African American. It's not a slur. Like, stop. We don't have a problem with y'all. Next. Oh, we think we're the best country. No. We all talk about each other. It's friendly rivalry, bro. Stop, bro. Like, ugh.
Nigerians are some of the most racist people, in my opinion, towards black Americans.
And you actually look like your ancestors were from Nigeria. Your opinion, sir, is not valid. Let me just be telling you. There's nothing valid about the thing that you just opened your mouth to say. Nothing. In fact, as a Nigerian, I don't know what akata is. Yes, I don't know. And I'm very sure if you go to your comment section, you will see that a lot of people don't know what that is. Because we are too deep in trying to hustle and be able to live a good life or have good, to be able to be progressive for our families and for us to care about how you people or what you're saying, because you specifically is you that I want to talk to. Then the other one that said that we are racist to even other other African countries, that we feel we are the best. Who told you? See, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but for real now, have you seen our Nollywood movie industry? They try. Our music, we are trying. Work force, we're all trying. You know why we are trying like that? Because Nigeria is not easy. We don't even have time to think that we are better than other people. All we just need to do is, when we go to somewhere and we feel like we can do the job and it's favorable for us, we do it with our full chest, knowing that this one will put food for table. By that, in case you don't understand pidgin, it means whatever we are doing, we put food on our table. So in the name of God, leave Nigerians alone. If you don't like us, it's your choice, it's your business. We don't care. See, we're just minding our business. We just want to survive. We no give two F's. We don't. Let me tell you the main thing that is happening right now. Let me tell you. Elections are going on. Everyone is scared, but yet still we want a better president. So this thing that's happening right now with you and all you guys just posted to us, we don't give a shit. People are commenting, Nigerians are commenting because like the ignorance on your part to come out and say things like this. You and I, your friend. In fact, the people listening to you, have you come to Nigeria and they treated you as like you were racist? Have you come here? Has any one of you entered Nigeria to be treated like racist? I'm sorry about the people you met, but you don't enter the country, then treat you like shit.
Hello, a Nigerian here. Ignorance is a very dangerous thing, and half-baked knowledge is even worse than ignorance. You know, when some people think they know, maybe they just hear something and they don't know what it really means. Now, this guy, the first guy who spoke, he said Nigerians are the most racist people to the Afro or the Africans or the Black Americans. Well, the last time I checked, I thought that has to do with people of different races. You know, I didn't know that maybe people of the same race can be racist to each other or one another. Well, we all learn every day, so maybe it's something new I need to learn. And then he also used a term, an expression, akata, a word. You see, he said akata means the N word. Well, in Nigeria, unfortunately, we don't even, in my language, there is no expression or there is no translation for the N word. We don't even have such words in our languages. Most of the Nigerian languages I know we don't even have that N word. We don't have it. We can't say it in our languages. And then even in the pidgin English that we speak mostly, we don't even have it. There is no N word. So akata means abroad. It means somewhere outside the shores of Nigeria. And a Nigerian who lives outside Nigeria, he's called an Akatarian. So because we didn't know these parts of this world, maybe someone traveled out of the country. It's an old term. Maybe someone traveled out of the country. Where did he go? They say they Akata, which means he has traveled abroad because you don't know the particular place. And then the person, the Nigerian, is called an Akatarian. not someone who is not a Nigerian. Then his sidekick said that Nigerians are not just racist to the black Americans, but also to Africans because we feel we are the best. I don't really know how self-confidence is really racist.
Nigerians are some of the most.
Really, sir? Okay, we're doing this. Now, if you've not seen the entirety of that video, please go back. I advise you go back and watch it because I don't want to be quoted for nonsense, okay? Now, one thing about us Nigerians, we're going to have a good time no matter what. Nigerians will give you a name based on what you look like, the situation, whatever. A Nigerian will see someone looking thick and call you a robo, a skinny person, lekpa shandi, or lekpa for short. See you furious at a time and call you atarudo, meaning pepper, right? Now, I'll say this once and once only. Akata is not a racial slur. It means foreign. The same thing as Oyinbo. They mean the same thing. Foreign, meaning anybody that is not from Nigeria, meaning a Ugandan person is an Akata as well. The fact that you don't like yourself has nothing to do with us.
An akata is the N word, or with the hard R at the end of it.
I just want to know who told this man the translation that he's talking about, because it's not making sense. I've never heard that translation before in my life, and I grew up in Nigeria. Because if what he said was Nigerians come off like they feel like they're better than everyone else, I've heard that quite a lot, and that's because we're raised to be very, very confident people, and it intimidates people. But what my guy is saying makes no damn sense.
Nigerians are some of the most racist people, in my opinion, towards black Americans.
So I just came across this video this morning. It said Nigerians are some of the most racist people in this country. That is cap. Like, we don't know what racism means until we came to the US. Like, that's when we realized racism. And we fight back because y'all call us monkey, you call us baboon, you say we fight lions and all that. Like, who likes to be called that? Like, you ask us a stereotypical questions every time. And like, akata doesn't even mean like the N word that he emphasized. Like, akata means wild. Because you're American wild. You fight, you shoot. You don't fight like fist fights. Like, you pull out a gun and be like, I will shoot. That's wild to us. As an African man, like, we don't fight like that. Like, we would beat the crap out of each other with fists. So yeah, akata don't mean N word. Like, you're wrong, bro. You're wrong.
Nigerians are some of the most racist people, in my opinion, towards black Americans.
First of all, to say that Nigerians are one of the most racist people towards African Americans, or are the most racist people towards African Americans, is a ridiculous statement. Because come on now, are you trying to tell me that after all the horrible things that has happened in the United States to African Americans, that it's Nigerians that have been the most racist? Really? Like, have you forgotten Jim Crow? Like, you've forgotten the Atlantic slave trade? You've forgotten all that, and you've just used the fact that Nigerians tend to call you guys a slur as the most racist thing that could ever be done to you? Come on now. Also, some of you African Americans treat Nigerians and most other Africans who live in Africa like they're beneath you. You treat them like they're trash, or you treat us like we're trash. So what exactly is this crying all about? I mean, you would rather not identify in any way with any of these African countries. Some of you hate the fact that you're called African Americans. You would rather be called just Americans because you're ashamed of having African heritage.
An akata is the N word, or with the hard R at the end of it.
But
let me speak on that real quick. First of all, you're wrong. An akata is just a term used to describe, what's it called? Used to describe black people. There's nothing crazy to it. Obviously, some Nigerians are racist. It's a bunch of racist people everywhere. I don't know why you're so butthurt. But at the end of the day, it's different words different people used to describe black people. Hispanics will say Negro. I'm saying, like, Asians have their own words and shit. There's nothing crazy about the word akata. I'm saying, like, obviously, I don't know where you got your definition from, your meaning from. That's your concern. But on behalf of the vast majority of Nigerians, that word is not used in a derogatory term. I'm saying, like, it's just a word used to describe black people. We have a word for white people as well. It's called Oyinbo. So it's like, I don't know what you're fuzzing about. Like, it's not that deep, so calm the fuck down. And for those who don't know, I'm saying, like, now you know. Like, let's not carry this bliss of ignorance everywhere. Like, it's ridiculous.
Opinion towards black Americans.
Oh my god, Black History Month is about to end, and so I'm going to say this as like my Black History Month official slogan is that it's a two-way street. African Americans have some of the most anti-African racism, and some of them express some of the most xenophobic shit you will ever hear. But the reality is, the reason we treat each other like shit is because we're trying to escape the box that white supremacy puts us in. So as a result, Africans will turn to anti-blackness, and black Americans will turn to anti-African sentiment, when in reality we should both just be saying F you to white supremacy instead of fighting each other.
People, in my opinion, towards Black Americans.
Once again, we have another thumbs up because side eye. Honestly, I don't even blame these Black Americans. I don't blame them. Truly, it's pity I feel for them because it's not their fault. It's the colonial masters that shipped them off there. Another thing I blame is the ruggedness of our government and how dysfunctional this society is. If not, this sea finish that is happening will not be occurring. That's why I just keep on praying for Nigeria to get better, because the sea finishes, the audacity is getting out of hand. Another thing is, what the hell is akata? Honestly, you learn new things every day. Me say we did this country since birth. I know you can sabi what akata is.
So you guys have heard a lot of Nigerians don't even know what the akata word means. I myself don't know what that word means. I've said it in one of my previous videos. I don't know what that word means. I only heard that word when I was watching one other YouTuber's video. Her name is Ayameloho. I love her. She's a Nigerian, but she lives in America. I think she was probably born there. I'm not very sure, but she's lived there long enough to be a part of the African American culture. And she was talking about her experience growing up. There's another Nigerian American YouTuber that I watch also that, said something similar. So she was talking about how being, when she was growing up, going to school in America there and all of that, being African wasn't really cool. People would make fun of you, the way you look, tell you that you smell bad. You actually never want to bring your ethnic food to school because they're going to make fun of you, and then that they used to get called African booty scratcher. So the point I'm trying to make here is, you see this xenophobia, let's not even lie to ourselves. This discrimination, this thinking this other person is better than the other, that's going on between Africans and African diaspora, or in this case between African Americans and Nigerians, for the sake of this video, it's not one-sided. Both sides are doing it. Both sides are doing it. Okay, let me say it louder for the people at the back. So there are African Americans that make fun of Africans or Nigerians and call them names and all of that, think they are better than them, while there are Africans or Nigerians on the other hand that do the same to African American people. So no group is vindicated at this point. Now, talking about the word akata, I've never heard that word before, and in the comment section of a lot of those videos that I played, a lot of people were saying they've never heard that word before, but there were quite a few people that said they know that word, they've heard that word. Apparently it's a Yoruba word. Yoruba is one of the tribes in Nigeria. So it's a Yoruba word, and it's one of those words that even a lot of young Yoruba people don't know about it. It's one of those words that, you'd only know those words if maybe you stayed with your grandma before, because those words that are so deep that it's the grannies that use those words. Yeah, it's one of those words. So it's basically, from what people said in the comment section, I will put in screenshots of their comments. From what they said in the comment section, most people said that it's a word that literally translates to a wild cat, a stray cat. Basically the meaning is like we are away from home. So basically it's like a word used to describe black people that are not home, like in Africa, like you're away, so much so that you're in the wild, like a wild cat. I hope that makes sense. Then I saw someone else saying that it means, I'll put a comment here, that it's a word that was coined during the Black Panther movement by African Americans. So it was a word that means wildcat. Wildcat, of course, is a panther, right? So that was the word they used to show solidarity to the Black Panther movement at that point in time. Now, I don't know which is right, but what I know is that it's not a racial slur, as this man in this video is trying to make it sound. Only God knows where he got his explanation from. Like, brother, please explain to us. Because if you cannot explain where you got that word, talking about akata means the N word with the hard R, Africans don't even know what the N word means. That is a white man's word. We don't have an African version of that word. We do not create derogatory terms for our African brothers and sisters. No. I don't know if you're African, please let me know. Is there any word in your African language that translates to the N word? I don't think so. So he was definitely wrong, and that is the problem. You see people saying a lot of things that are not necessarily true or correct, just to kind of like breed hate and misunderstanding amongst ourselves. It doesn't make sense. To me, it's petty. These diaspora wars are petty. You call us akata, you call us African bully scratcher. Can we just get over it and move forward? Like, it's getting old. This is 2023. Black people, we are too distracted by diaspora wars and gender wars in our community as people that we are not moving forward. And I'm saying this because I see all the kind of conversations that happen in the comment section of some of my videos. So I can see the diaspora wars, I can see the distinctions, I can see the labelings, I can see the gender wars. But anyways, I'm going to be leaving you guys with this clip of African Americans, I think celebrities actually talking about their interaction with Africans, and I thought it was just beautiful to watch, so that you guys know that there's love out there. We have love for you guys. I mean, I have love for you guys. I love each and every one of you, and I see you guys as my brothers and sisters, right? So before I leave, please, you guys, let me know in the comment section if you're African living in America or in any of the Western countries where we have African diaspora people. What has your interaction been? Was it good or was it bad? If it was bad, let me know what you think was really the reason why it went south when you were trying to interact with Black brothers and sisters out there. And if you're African American too that has interacted with Africans or any other African diaspora, how was it? Was it negative or positive? If it was negative, what do you think was the issue between both of you? I mean, like, the earlier we try to figure out the issues, the better we can find the solutions, right? I hope you guys are with me. So it's all love from me. I love you guys, my African diaspora family, my YouTube family. I just want to read your comments about this topic in the comment section. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, turn on notifications. That way YouTube will let you guys know whenever I have a new video up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I could imagine if you ever came here as a kid and you said you were from Nigeria, the first thing people would make fun of you.
Antonio. In San Antonio? Yeah, it was a Nigerian restaurant. I always went to at least once a week. You had fufu before? Fufu too, yeah. Fufu too? Yeah. Let me see. Wait. I'm gonna see how you eat it. You wanna see how I eat it? Yeah. Right, wow. Cool. Oh shit, I don't need it for. I don't need this. No, we're gonna share. Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah, we can share. Okay, I see you. Who brought you there? How you know about it? One of my teammates. He took me to it. What is his name? Mezi. You know Mezi Metu? Yeah, Nigerian. Yeah. So he took me to it. He put me on it. Man, you know, first guest who really know about it. It's you. I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. You gotta be ready for a mess. You eat this though. Yeah, he was ready.
I learned that from a Nigerian artist by the name of Wizkid. So I don't want to act like I created the dance. It's in Nigeria, Wizkid. Y'all can look it up. He's an incredible artist out there. So they taught me to dance. I went to Nigeria. I started dancing. I was like, whoa, I like this. Okay.
Bring this over to the States.
Well, you know.
Wizkid he's been my friend 15 years plus, so.
Back in my family. Coming to Nigeria, right? December. Nigeria. Get ready.
Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Africa with it.
I want to say thank you to Nigeria. You guys are amazing.
It is a very special day today. My brother.
No matter who you are in Africa, you have to admit Nigerians are the most confident Africans on the planet. You know what I mean? And I think it's almost fitting that Niger boys were the ones who were like, no. Our music will take over the world. The world won't take over our music. What